1941, a state of war.
What General Vagon had called the Battle of France was over. The Battle of Britain is about to begin.
We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills.
Hey guys and gals, this is Alden from the Mosin Crate. First things first, I can't discuss anything sales related here on YouTube because they will delete the video. That includes answering questions like how much are they, where can I buy them, how can I buy them. But if you go onto rumble.com and search for the Mosin Crate without any spaces, you'll find this same video on there where I can and do answer questions like that. Or you can just Google my username and figure it out from there. Before we get to the K98 rifles, we have some Swiss K31s. These were imported a while back. They're all going to be in 7.5 by 55. These are straight pull bolt action guns. They're renowned for their accuracy and Swiss quality. A lot of these, especially this group, have snow cleat damage on them, and you'll see that occasionally. Basically, these guys were out in the snow with them. They would be stacked in the snow, so you'd get some snow damage, kind of like on that top one there, just from where the water sat, or the snow sat against the stock for a while. And when they came indoors, they would kick their cleats against the bottom, the butt of the stock, and cause that damage there. It's pretty much just cosmetic. It is there on a lot of them. Some of them have troop tags under the butt plate. Some of them have slings. Some of them have the muzzle covers. You'll notice some of the muzzle covers are brass and some are aluminum. Simple reason for that being is during World War II, which the Swiss had material shortages like everyone else, even though they didn't take part, at least not on the battlefield. They switched over from brass to aluminum to save on brass production. Getting on to a few more guns here, we've got a Yugoslavian M59-66. This is going to be in 7.62 by 39. I'd say this one is in good condition overall. Import marking on this one is on the underside of the barrel. And we've got a couple M1 Garands. Both of these are Springfields. And those are going to be in 30-06. Again, I highly suggest you go onto Rumble to watch this video because I can be a whole lot more honest and forthcoming with information on there. I kind of have to watch what I say here on YouTube, because they have been known to delete my videos in the past. So getting right into the Nazi German K98ks, I know someone's going to take offense to that and be like, why are you calling them Nazi K98ks? Well, that's because they are covered in swastikas. These have Waffen amps, which are proof marks, the eagle proof marks all over them. They have eagles all over the place on them. Germans loved putting markings and numbers on everything, and these are covered with them. So these were all made in 1937 under contract for the Portuguese. And you'll notice, I'll show it here in a little bit, they've got a beautiful Portuguese crest on top of the receiver. And these are all going to be in 8mm, so they are in 7.92. You see that crest there, some more markings. And the difference between these and the standard K98K is these have the upgraded front sight, which you can see there, kind of like bunny ears, which I honestly think it's a lot nicer sight than the standard blade sight. With the later they added the hood, and then they also have an additional sling attachment on there as well, you may have noticed. So this first group, all of these come with their original matching bayonets. Bayonets, I'd say, are in fair to good cosmetic condition, but usually underneath the scabbard. It's not that way in 100% of cases, but you can see with that one, the bluing under the scabbard is pretty nice. Most of the wear and tear I'm seeing on these is right in the butt region, so you'll see some with some nasty butt plates, some gouges, very minor cracks, things like that. See, there's a little crack in that one there. This one had a repair to the heel. But overall, still good condition. I would say these K98s are probably good shooter grade. And basically what that means is they've got a bit more wear and tear than good, but that doesn't quite lower them to the grade of fair. So maybe somewhere in between. Fully functional. Going to go through here and show you the crests on top of each of these. Some of them have a little bit nicer bluing than others. And this is one of my secret weapons, and you'll find a lot of milsurpers love this stuff. It's ballistol. You can use this both on the wood, metal, leather, just about everything. You can even use it to clean the gun. Now, a lot of people just use it for making the stocks look better. I did it on the bottom one. You can see how it kind of cleans up the stock here. It'll help you remove that grime. What I do is I spray some on a shop towel or a cloth, wipe down the stock, and then take a dry shop towel and just wipe off the excess oil. I've never had this damage any rifle finish I have put it on. So I know there may be someone out there that disagrees with that, but I absolutely love ballistol. It's got a very weird smell to it that takes some time getting used to. You probably want to do it outside, well-ventilated area. That's some great stuff. And we'll go through here and show you the stock markings. You can see some of them, the stock markings are a lot more prevalent than in others, just been worn down over the years. A little crack there. And the Portuguese would not call these the K98k. I believe they called them the M937A model. And again, these were made under contract before World War II, when the quality was peak in Germany in 1937. Some of them are covered in grease and cosmoline. You see, this is one of those, so all of these do have cleaning rods. Some of them have slings, some of them do not. You can see a lot of wear generally around the bands and on the barrel, and that's just because on guard duty these guys would stand there. At least this is my opinion. They'd stand there out in the hot sun in Portugal or wherever their Portuguese colonies were, and you've got sweaty hands, and that's a recipe for bluing getting worn away. And had two different groupings. The first grouping you saw, they had the bayonets that match the original matching bayonets with the rifles. This second group are just the rifles, so they don't come with a bayonet or anything. Couple nice things about these is that they're an 8mm 7.92. I'm gonna have that one person in the comments that technically it's 7.92. Okay, for that person, 7.92. See a lot of bluing wear on that one there. It's probably one of the worst ones as far as bluing goes. They're an 8mm, which is about the cheapest surplus ammunition you can find out there right now. So that's very nice. If you just want to get a rifle you can go out and plink with and not have to spend $1.50 a round like you would with a Swiss rifle or something, these are a great option. Second thing about these, you can go out and get a Russian Capture K98. It's going to be a complete mix master. It's going to be totally refinished by the Russians. Those are great rifles. They're a cool piece of history. I've got a couple of them myself. I'm not knocking them, but these are a lot more original and in my opinion, a lot better shape than a lot of Russian Captures. And they're around the same price right now. It's a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. They numbered everything on these. The bands, the stocks, the bolt, even the sight. The rear sight was numbered on these. As far as numbers go, I'm not guaranteeing all these are going to be all matching. Most of them are going to have majority matching numbers. Now, I know that's like kind of being pregnant. It's like saying, oh, it's mostly matching. It's kind of pregnant. Most of the numbers are going to match. Some of them are going to be completely matching right down to the cleaning rod. Others might have a few parts that don't match. Last time I had these was about 2 years ago, and they were a super big hit back then. Got around 40 of them here now, again, for this review video. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to have some more videos coming up soon. I'm working on some more surplus. I think it's going to be a really good summer, a really good spring this year. Thanks for watching, guys.